We promote coexistence, peaceful loving, because the Islamic approach here is to show the positive direction to the people, the prophetic guidance. Whenever there was tension situations of this nature, the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam encouraged the Muslims to take a peaceful approach. We are a peace-loving Muslim community. We will take a peaceful approach with a national feeling that we all are Sri Lankans, all religions, all cultures, all are Sri Lankans, and we will live in a very harmonious way. And we take this message, we have taken this message beyond limits in advising, guiding the Muslim community, especially in this country, and we had given the same message to the entire nation at large. I think they had spoken many things, many more things, and I think this country has the freedom for people to speak what they want and to express their views. We as a Muslim community, that we will always react in a very positive manner, because if not today, tomorrow people will understand what direction, who have taken, what manner they have taken, which is beautiful, and etc. Those companies who have taken the halal certification, what we advise them is confine halal certification only for Muslims. Means it could be the same product, but one process will only produce and supply for the Muslims, and the balance as halal, and the balance will come out as non-halal.
Can you give me an example, please?
Example of biscuits. Yeah. We take the example of biscuits. It is going to be really challenging to the companies. The same biscuit, a portion, same biscuit will come with the halal recognition, and the balance, the same biscuit, will come without the halal recognition.
So companies will be invited to make really two types of the
yes,
same product?
Yes.
Two types of packaging rather than the product itself.
No, what we are advising is two type of product, in order, because there is a huge demand or the request from the majority of the Buddhist community that to keep product without any halal recognition. So we are advising a same product.
You're saying two products.
One product for with halal recognition, another set of product without halal recognition. Yes, because we are looking at the national harmony and the peace that we as a Muslim community, which we were sharing with all religions and race which lives in Sri Lanka. So we are prepared to compromise at this degree because to maintain the unity and the harmony in the country, rather than getting into a dialogue of, getting caught into the extremist approaches or whatever. We would like to live in peace and harmony as we were living before in Sri Lanka for more than 1,300 years, and we would like to continue that. So that's why even this process is a little challenging, but we have to come out with such system, such solution. It's also from the responsibility of the Secretary of Defense to maintain peace and harmony on earth. So he's going beyond his recognition or his position to maintain peace and unity in Sri Lanka as a Sri Lankan, in order that we all could live in harmony. He had summoned us because he has spoken to all the parties, and he summoned us and he discussed this matter in a very beautiful manner. This was discussed, and this mechanism that we have come out is from ACJU point of view, from all Ceylon Jamiyyathul Ulama point of view. We were not forced or ordered to do so. We have come to a conclusion after having long dialogue. Before we were called by the Secretary of Defense, we had met the Buddhist monks, the clergies of other religions, and people of the civil society, which we had discussed, and we understood that the fact that it is disturbing a very small number of people, but it had come up, so that's why we have come out with this. Yes, you see, ACJU had done this as a service, not as a profit-making organization or as a business entity. They had no intention of making any profits or any return out of this service, because there was a huge demand from these institutions and companies that to enter into the Muslim market, and Muslims have to consume only halal by the Islamic standards, and all these institutions and companies need to enter into the Muslim market. They had made the request and this was made available. So to have this entire process done, we need a complete separate setup. That's where halal division comes. Number of manpower, a system in place, and so much of research activities. So whatever charged to cover that cost, but whatever allegations made that ACJU has been making a huge amount of money, all these are false allegations. By now, we have declared all this information to all the legal departments in this country, and also have told them to come and make a clear study in order, because everything has been audited as the accounting standard or whatever in the process in this country, and everything had been declared and everything is transparent. So there is no profit as such. To keep you very clearly updated, monthly around 1.5 million was collected, around 1.3 million was spent, and I do not know how many mosques we could build with 200,000. So this is the stand that we are there, and I would like to recall, to go one stage above, it was told that this money was sent to foreign countries for supporting illegal organizations, which ACJU has never ever have got involved in such activities. And I think the international intelligence have the very good arm in knowing these things, and the Sri Lankan intelligence have a very good strength in recognizing these things. How on earth that it could cross all these and go somewhere else? Halal division will continue. Halal division will remain as it is, and it is always open for any person requesting to get halal certification. But the process that we will advise, that a same product has to be assigned for as halal with the halal process, and the balance to be kept open without a halal recognition. We never did before. We have never did before. You can see the 2010, whatever the document has been finalized. We have never done that before. But the manufacturers have done that because it is easy for their processing and packing and so many other activities, which they have done all. Before we did not encourage, and today we are not discouraging, but looking at the countries.
So what's changed? What's changing?
There will be a separate process, separate packaging with halal certification, and a separate process and packaging for non-halal process. No, we are Sri Lankans. We should understand all of us are Sri Lankans. And when it comes to economic activities, we should exchange. Whether it's Muslim or non-Muslim, and whether he belongs to this religion, it does not matter when it comes to promoting economic activities. We need to share. So by bringing halal, it has done good to this country, where all cultures are exchanging their economic activities. Those boundaries which they were not allowed to share, those boundaries were removed, and it was allowed all parties to exchange their economic activities. That's what the blessing of halal, in fact, which had come up. Parliament committee has been appointed. We have taken our stand. What we are saying very clearly, Muslims will only consume halal, and halal should remain for Muslims. And it was not meant for the majority Buddhist community. So this is the stand that we have taken now very clearly. So by Parliament committee, will be discussing this further, and a final stand will be coming soon. We were not given, you're asking our stand, we were not given. We had made a lot of attempts requesting, we do not know the real reason, but we were not given a stand to convey this message very clearly. We are ready. We as responsible organization, All Ceylon Jamiyyathul Ulama is ready to come in front and declare and convey this message to the nation, the real stand and the real position of ACJU on this matter, and many other things which are unjustly, unacceptably related to All Ceylon Jamiyyathul Ulama. We are ready to come and convey, but until today we were not given a platform without any hindrance, so that we can have a clear message to the people who are confused, disturbed, not understanding, reacting without proper understanding.
If a company is producing between 1 to 5 products, for example, a company is producing butter, yogurt, and another product, whatever, 5 products.
Yeah.
5
Milk
products.
powder or something.
From those companies, we are taking only 700, maximum 700 rupees per month. Not from each product, for all the products. Sometimes they might produce thousands or millions of products, but still we take only 700 rupees from that company. And if it's between 5 to 10, we take monthly 1,000 rupees or maximum 1,500 rupees monthly. Though they have 10 products, we take only 1,500 rupees. In the same scenario, we have for 20 products, 25 products, up to 100 products. And if it's above 100, even though that company is producing 300 products per month, 300 products, each product might have millions of quantity, but still we take only 20,000 rupees per month.